What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Oscar Delahoya once again and Eddie Hearn. Get this. Listen, Eddie Hearn posted this on Instagram congratulating Devin Haney for his effort. You know what I mean? He got beat. He got up 3 times. And then really, you have to look at that, man. He didn't quit. Okay? He did not quit. So, that's what you can say. And then Eddie Hearn had this to say as he commented about Conor Benn. He said, "The road is long. This young man will be back stronger than ever at the real Devin Haney. Hash emoji world globe." Oscar responds. He says, "You obviously never laced up the gloves," with the laugh emoji. "Just like Don King and the rest. You don't know what it's like to fight inside a ring. Guess what? I do, and that beating will last for a while." And let me counterpunch. Is it some truth to what Oscar De La Hoya said? Let's look at that. Well, no, Eddie Hearn has not fought professionally because he's a second-generation promoter. He's a promoter's. He's a son of a promoter. Therefore, he's a promoter. I think he loves what he does. He's good at what he does. He's more articulate than Oscar De La Hoya, and you know what I mean? And he's younger, 6 or 7 years younger, but he still loves what he does. Has he ever fought before? No. But do you have to fight in order to be a good promoter? No, you don't. In fact, do you have to be a champion to be a good trainer? No, you don't. Okay, but even if Eddie Hearn hasn't fought before, I don't think that was the point. The point Oscar was trying to do, he was trying to drive home the fact that you ain't ever fought before. He took a beating. Just because you fought before doesn't mean that you're lacing your whole experience on someone else's journey. Because that's what Oscar's doing. "Oh, I fought before." You don't know anything about boxing, Eddie Hearn. You're just like Don King and the rest. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, why are you that petty? You know what I mean? Oh, what, you mean the way Manny Pacquiao beat the shit out of you? Yeah, he retired you on the stool. He sure did. You quit like your fighter. You quit like your fighter. So maybe that's what you were talking about. Maybe that's what you would do. That beating he took, he's not going to bounce back for that in a long time. Oh yeah, you retired. See, that was petty. And I'm angry because I'm like, Oscar didn't have to do that. Since you know he's a fighter, since you used to be a fighter, why are you coming at Devin Haney like that? You know what I mean? Just because your fighter was that. Hell, if it had been your fighter, you wouldn't even went to your fighter's press conference. You are Bernard Hopkins. Because that's exactly what happened when Ryan quit, just like you did in round 8 going into round 9 against Manny Pacquiao. Say I'm lying. Talking to a person that's been in the ring. Talking about lacing up gloves. Okay. But that ain't cool. That's not cool. And what he's doing, he's really attacking Eddie Hearn because he doesn't like the idea of Eddie Hearn coming over here interfering with his American market. Which, if he wasn't so greedy or wasn't so territorial or wasn't so competitive, he should understand, like, Eddie has a stable of fighters. I have a stable of fighters. If we come together, we can work together and make the fights the fans want to see instead of you trying to be like Al Heyman Jr. That's what he could do, but he ain't doing it. He's being petty. He's on that petty shit. And your fighter won. What are you mad about? He's just trying to stick it in and twist it and break it off. That's what he's trying to do. And it's uncalled for because while you're attacking Eddie Hearn, you're also blasting a young fighter, and that ain't cool. Nobody did that shit to you. Nobody did that to you. You know what I mean? That's the problem. That's the problem right there. I have a problem with that because this is not called for. He didn't have to do that or say that about Devin Haney just because your crazy, silly ass, weird ass fighter / son won. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Oscar De La Hoya responding to Eddie Hearn and my rants over on this issue. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!